For many decades, psychologists believed that for adults, becoming a parent was a source of happiness, fulfillment, and healthy development. But today we know that in many cases this is not true. For example, a lot of studies have shown that up to 10% of parents experience burnout. And our own research showed that even 14% of parents in Poland regret their decision to have children. My name is Konrad Piotrowski and I lead the Center for Research on Personality Development. Our center is located at SWPS University in Poznań, Poland. There are 10 researchers in our center, including wonderful young scientists, PhD candidates, postdoc researchers, and graduate students. What is a common theme in our work is parenthood and its influence on human functioning. In our studies, we mainly look at the difficulties that are experienced by parents, such as the lack of identification with the parental role, the causes of parental burnout, and the causes and consequences of parenthood regret. So, as you can see, we look mainly at the dark side of parenthood. But it doesn't mean, of course, that we are not interested in the joy that can come from parenting. We are, but mainly we explore the other side of this coin.
At our department, we offer various options for our students to help them verify their career path. We also invite them to the lab, where they can try their capabilities as researcher. Thanks to the fact that they can try the role of researchers, they can better understand science. This experience often turns into a passion, and they come back to us as PhD students.
We've currently been working on retrospectively perceived parental acceptance and its impact on self-compassion and perfectionism. We know quite a lot about the relationship between parental acceptance and self-oriented perfectionism, but little is known about the role of self-compassion in this relationship and the relation between parental acceptance and child-oriented perfectionism. In other words, we focus on how being or not being accepted by a parent in childhood affects self-compassion when being an adult, and how it relates to having high or low expectations towards one's own children. So we haven't completed our data analysis yet, but if our assumptions are confirmed, if the findings confirm our assumptions, we would like to go further and carry out a dyadic research with not only parents participating in it, but also their children.
Our center's interests include parenting in the broadest sense. Through a diverse research methodology, including longitudinal and cross-sectional studies, we are examining why people make decisions to have children, how they prepare for parenthood, and what difficulties they face in their role as a parent. This is very important because being a parent, in addition to positive experiences, is also associated with parenting stress, which influences the mental health of parents. We try to show full face of parenting, showing that parents can feel fulfilled and satisfied, but also tired and burned out. On the other hand, we try to find effective ways to help parents and their children. Overall, our center's goal is to shed light on the complexities of parenting and provide support where needed.
Our studies may significantly contribute to psychological practices, as professionals like psychotherapists and counselors may benefit from gaining a deeper insight in parents' experiences and factors influencing parents' mental health. Additionally, our findings may be the basis for developing supportive programs for parents. For example, in one of recent studies, some of us have investigated the role of mindfulness and cognitive behavior techniques for reducing parental burnout in strongly burnt out parents.
We work with scientists from around the world. Very important for our center is cooperation with professors Moira Mikolajczak and Isabel Roskam from the University of Louvain-la-Neuve in Belgium. One of the results of our cooperation is the development of the first psychological questionnaire which allowed to study parenthood regret. We called it the Parenthood Regret Scale, and we hope that it will allow researchers around the world to study this important yet almost unknown issue.
Recently, we started a collaboration with Lund University in Sweden. Our research focuses, among others, on how parental identity affects the way we communicate and evaluate psychological and physical violence toward children. Working with a team from Lund University has been a great learning experience. I had the opportunity to work closely with one of the top experts in the field, gaining knowledge about research planning and advanced methodology. Our research helps deepen the understanding of relation between different family dynamics, abusive behaviors, and mental health. I'm proud to say that results from our study can help different social support programs and make a real difference for many families around the world.
Recently, I visited the University of Porto, where I met with two research teams. One led by Professor Margarita Henriquez and the second one led by Dr. Georges Gatteau. This experience helped me to improve our studies in Center for Research on Personality Development in at least two ways. First, by adopting new measures which are useful for us, and second, by emphasizing controlling issues related to sexual orientation and gender identification in parents.
Parenthood in modern times can be a difficult task, so it is the responsibility of psychologists to understand the sources of parental stress so that we can create effective methods to support parents. From a scientific point of view, it is an exciting line of research, and I invite everyone to study this topic together. We are the Center for Research on Personality Development.